Good one.
It'll be taking some time sometimes, but you get it done, man. What's
Hi
good?
there.
What's good?
Hi.
What's going
Um,
on?
Not much. I also have an update. I think kind of like the girl before, I jumped on your live maybe almost a year ago, less than a year ago, but I
Mm,
was talking to you about me being in a relationship with a guy, and on every like this kind of touches on the cheating part
mm,
that we were talking about earlier, and
mm.
how for me, my guy at the time was doing everything right. He was a provider, he paid my bills, he was very sweet to me, he treated me like a queen, but he had the tendency to DM girls on Instagram and keep in touch with old flames or friends.
Right.
And for me, I wasn't allowing that. Now, that could be emotional cheating, but I still took it as cheating. If I'm going to tolerate, if I'm going to say, oh, it's not that bad, like he has a habit, he did have a really bad habit. And I knew for a fact that he wasn't going to get over this habit, and I decided to leave. Mine wasn't as bad where I needed therapy because I am a little bit older. So I kind of was just like, I don't want that for myself. And I definitely don't want that for my daughter. And when I left is when things spiraled. And I remember coming on your live and I said he was following me to work, coming to my house. And I remember you telling me to get the police involved. That actually did not work. He was still going on and on and on up until today.
Up until today?
Up until today.
The fuck? Nah,
Yeah.
I spoke to you last year.
This happened to me in, I believe, like March, April. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So he does not give up. But the thing is, a lot of women would have broken down and they would have been like, oh my gosh. Remember, guys, you have to understand, he was doing any and everything. If I was in the hospital, he'd drop everything and come. Like, he used to treat me so well, but I wasn't going to allow a man to feel like women had like a one up on me. Like, if you feel like you can disrespect me, and men take respect very seriously, so why can't women? So I wasn't breaking. Like, I think the thought of him thinking that I was going to be with another man was killing him even more. I changed my number. I even changed jobs. And he's still coming around. So, I mean, the police are definitely like involved, but I'm telling you, girls, there's like the grass is greener on the other side when it comes to this. Whether it's emotional cheating, physical cheating, it really does not matter. I know you guys are thinking, oh, physical cheating is worse than emotional cheating is worse than physical. No, it's not. It's the same shit. I'm telling you guys. But yeah, that's my update. And I'm proudly happy and single. And I've never been so much at peace in my life. And, you know, it makes you kind of feel better knowing that you're the one that got away. And you can be somebody else's, you know, treasure and not just an option, okay? So I am 37. I have life experience. Don't settle. Especially if you think you're up there in age and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to settle for a man. It's not that bad. No, I'm not settling. I'm sorry. I've seen too many women leave horrible relationships and then they end up with a great guy. And I just pray and hope that becomes me. But yeah, but you're doing an amazing work and you really are helping people out there. So I just wanted to let you know that.
I'm glad you're okay now though, for sure. And you're prospering though, you know?
Oh yeah,
Really
no,
good.
I'm very, very happy. And I'm telling you, ladies, you guys might feel sad in the beginning, but you will get over it. And there's nothing wrong with you individually. Like, people like girls, they love to blame themselves, women. There's nothing wrong with you. It has everything to do with them. Okay, so you guys are queens. You guys are beautiful. Don't settle. Yeah, I'm 37. Somebody said, are you 37?
Nah, for
But yeah,
sure. Man, I appreciate you hopping on though, huh?
thank you.
Sure, man. Real. Let's see. Straight up, man. What's going on? What's the word?
All right, so I just want to get the best response for this situation. So I was talking to this guy. He's in a different country and he messaged me. He said that, look, he's sorry that he's inconsistent and he checked his schedule and he won't be able to come visit me in my country. But we had kind of agreed that I can come see him in his country because my schedule allows. But he says that he's sorry for his inconsistencies and that he knows that I deserve better and he's not able to give me that right now. But he still wants to be friends and hopes our paths will cross in the future. How do I best handle that? just leave it? Is it him genuinely saying that he doesn't have time or he doesn't want it? He told me that he really likes me and I'm really his type and he really wanted to make it work, but his schedule won't allow for him to come to my country to visit me this year. So what is that?
You asked me what that is?
Yeah, is it him letting me down gently or
Yes.
and how do I respond? Say thank you and bye.
You don't respond. You just keep pushing with your life. I mean, there's nothing else you could possibly do. He doesn't. That's not somebody that likes you on that level.
All right, thank you.
Just keep it pushing, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes the best response is no response at all. And I really do believe that. Yeah, exactly. So who got something for me today, man? I feel like I ain't get something complicated in a while, man. I haven't really been. I need, most of the situations I've been hearing these past couple of days are pretty much straightforward. Like I know straightforward. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. I need something that's like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Congrats, Jada, man. What's the word?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing all right, man. How are you?
I'm good.
The word.
I'm in my senior year of college, and I'm a D1 track athlete, and so is the guy I'm talking to. So
Okay.
I haven't been in a relationship before. He has, so it's kind of new for me. But for context, we're not dating. We met like mid-October, and he's been pretty
Yeah, I met
proactive.
mid-October, so I'm assuming he doesn't run at your school.
There's what?
He doesn't run at your school.
Oh, he does. Oh, we're in the same school.
If y'all run for the same program, how did you just meet him in mid-October?
So we were talking. I'm gonna say mid-October is when he asked to do something with me.
But you've known of him for a while now.
Yeah.
You've never really. Okay, I see.
So I've known him since so we started school like September 29th. And then a couple weeks into school is when he was like, oh, like, what's up with you? Like, I want to do something with you. So he took me out. We went to eat. This was like October.
Okay.
And then a week later, he's been really consistent, just always planning stuff. He's been, oh, let's do this, let's do that. We cook together a lot. He cooks for me. I cook for him. We spend time together.
Yep.
It's been cool. I've been seeing, there's a lot of talk about like 3-month rule. And it's like after 3 months, like if there's no like initiative on any type of relationship, you should kind of just try to let it go. And
at this point in time, are y'all already doing the deal? Like, are y'all
No.
Y'all not physical? So y'all just do.
I would say there's like kissing, making out, stuff like that, but we're not doing the do.
Okay. And you've been doing this since October, November, December, January. Has there been talk about a relationship from either end? Did you bring it up or did he bring it up?
We've talked about relationships. Like we've talked about his previous relationship, why it didn't work.
Why didn't it work?
He said that his ex, and it was his ex 3 years ago, he said that she was an alcoholic and it got really bad and it couldn't work anymore.
Okay. Go ahead, continue.
So I don't know. We're about to start track season, and I know we're not going to be able to spend as much time together because we're going to be traveling every single week. But I really like him. But honest to God, I just don't want to be hanging in no like unknown for too long. And then I don't know. I don't really know how to go about this. I'm not very experienced when it comes to things like this.
It's not. It's not really your job to. And I've always said this to bring it up. Ideally, if he wants to bring that type of conversation up in terms of like, what are we doing? What's the plan? Even asking to be a girlfriend at that point would be on him. And if he's choosing not to do so actively, it's because it's not what he wants. And that's, I think, what a lot of, especially people in undergrad, they don't really understand is that commitment for guys who are at that stage, it's not ideal for them. That's not something that they're looking for, because there's a lot of options on campus. See what I'm saying? So if you were to ideally commit to you, given what the scenario is, then it's kind of hard for him to do what he wants to do as a undergrad track athlete. And so that's just what that is. It's not complicated. It shouldn't be. That's just what it is. If that's not something that you're looking for, then you just remove yourself from the situation. Simple.
Thanks for that. Yeah.
Sure. All right. I appreciate you hopping on though.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too, gang. Yeah, straightforward, man. What's good? What's good? What's going on? What's the word? Hello? I hate when niggas be going. What's the word? Can you hear me?
Grim, stop playing with me.
What?
Grim, I'm not even playing with you. You gonna ask somebody who been on their feet for how many hours to massage yours? When you sat your ass home? Please. When? Kareem, that's a massage to you? If you could have broke my shit off, you probably would have.
Yeah, you gotta get in there.
No, you don't get in there like that. Should I show you how you was getting in there? No, because you just want me to touch your damn feet. And why you got my headphones sitting right there? I'm not playing with you. Why is my headphones in there?
Hello?
Krim, you know how much them headphones was? Don't toss them anywhere. Put them in the spot. I don't care. So what?
Nah, y'all messy as hell, bro. Like, not y'all want to be the keeper on there. Maybe she didn't realize she was on yet. That was good.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's the word, man?
First of all, KB, you messy as hell. How you listen to their conversation for that long?
Look. I was trying to remove her, but my hands.
Oh, please. Okay, no. I'm messy as well because I'm actually coming here to talk about a situation with my friend. Like, it's my friend's situation, and they don't know I'm actually here. So I really hope that they're not low-key listening. Because to me, I think this situation is a bit weird. Anyway, I'm also sick, guys. So that's why my voice sounds like this. I'm sorry.
Wait, real quick.
Do you have
your headphones in? Do you have your headphones in?
Let me take it out.
Yeah, it's gonna be better.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, it's way better. Yeah, break it down.
Okay, good. Okay, so my male friend, before this relationship now, he was with this girl and they were speaking for a couple of months and he broke up with her because he was saying how he didn't actually want a relationship. And so I'm reading off my notes, by the way, because anyway. So he was speaking to her for a couple months. He said he didn't want to be with her because he didn't want a relationship. Then a month later, he ends up meeting this other girl and he gets into a relationship with this girl. And he basically, within that month, he said, I love you. They were basically just going hella fast. But he didn't make her his girlfriend. They spoke for like 6 to 7 months and he never made her his girlfriend. And in that time, he was flirting with other girls while saying he was only talking to her. So us as friends, we were saying to him, hold on a minute, why are you're flirting with these girls and you're saying that you're just being with her and her only? What's going on? Like, pick a side. So we're trying to encourage him, to do the right thing. Anyways, she ends up moving out of the country and he's like, I'm going to make her my girlfriend. So I'm like, okay, good. Then he ends up cheating on her, like maybe a month into them being boyfriend and girlfriend. And so we said, what are you going to do? Because at this point, you're doing this girl so wrong. You know what I mean? And the girl he cheated on her with was a one-night stand. So it wasn't anything too crazy. He said it wasn't even worth it, which I think is diabolical. And the girl even said, Jesus brought you into my life. And he was like, no, he definitely didn't do that shit. So he's crazy. Anyway, I never told the girl, by the way, guys, that they cheated because it's not my business, one. And two, she doesn't really like me because of just how he is in general. Anyway, so yeah, so we asked him, what's he going to do? He then turned around, he said, you know what, I'm going to break up with her because all of her boundaries, I can't uphold them and I want to be free. And, you know, I suffer from loss. So we said, okay, do the right thing. The day after KB, he turns around, he's like, I'm not going to break up with her. She makes me a better
Wait,
person.
real quick. You said the girlfriend didn't like you because of some.
Yeah.
Well, for what exact reason again?
Okay, so basically, the girl didn't like me specifically because one time, obviously, I see this guy as my brother. Like, honestly, we've been friends for years. It's never been nothing like that. He always comes to mind. Well, he used to always come around to mine. He knows my family, whatever. So he was in the bed, right? He was in my bed. And it was summertime. He had his top off. It's going to sound crazy, guys, but it's not as crazy as it sounds. I don't like him. I actually was messing with his friend, so I don't like him at all. He had his top off in summertime.
But he was in your bed with his shirt off while he had a girlfriend.
Because it was hot and it was summertime.
Right. Why he had a girlfriend though, right?
Yes, but he FaceTimed her while he was here. So to him, he's like, I'm literally FaceTiming you while I'm with my friends. So it would never be nothing like that because that'd be crazy.
Right.
Anyway, FaceTimes her. She's in her hairdresser's and the hairdresser sees this and she's like, whoa, what the hell? And so, yeah, from that point on, he tried to explain the situation to me, obviously, as someone that's like the sis. I'm 22, by the way. I'm like the sis, so I'm not seeing it that way. But then when I thought about the outside perspective, I got it. So anyways, lo and behold, she didn't like me because of that. She unfollowed me. Fair enough. Anyway, that was that situation. But you know the ones when your guy gives you reasons to be insecure, so you just become insecure. And it doesn't matter who the friend is, you just don't want him around friends. Like, girls, sometimes we get like that, do you know what I mean? So that's kind of the situation. Anyways, so I just want your take on the situation in terms of him, because to me, I was literally, his friend told me that he didn't want to be in a relationship because he weren't ready, and he did the same thing. So then for him to turn around, get into a relationship with a girl, and then do all of this, I want your take on the situation as to his mindset with that.
Do all of what exactly though?
As in, get into a relationship with the girl, then cheat on the girl, then say he's not ready in a relationship, and then turn around and say he's not going to come out of the relationship because she just treats him well.
Right, but you're asking me why? How old is he?
He's 22.
22, right. So you're asking me why somebody who's already a low vibrational individual that's not really looking for anything committed, that's an opportunist, is that way? You're asking me why he is that way?
Yes, but guys, I think everybody thinks it's because I like him, but no, it's because his friend who I was dealing with.
I'm not understanding though. Why are you trying to understand how he's moving though when that's just
because I thought basically to me, him and his friend have the same psychology. So for him, they both had the same thing that they were saying to one girl. Then
okay, so the friend you're referring to, the friend that you were talking to.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying.
You're trying to figure out how he thinks because you want to know how the friend thinks.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Because it was the same situation, but me and his friend broke off. Him and my friend and his girl broke off, and then my friend got into another relationship with this girl and then acted like this.
But what about his friend?
I want to know.
Are you still talking to his friend? Or did the friend?
No, we cut it off just before the end of the new year.
Why?
Because of like I said, the same situation. He said he wasn't ready for a relationship.
Yeah, so you were essentially the girl that he was dealing with, like, because we got to relate the scenario. So your your friend that we're talking about, you were the girl, the first girl. That's a scenario. Like you just wasn't. First of all, usually niggas think
I was the first girl.
Yeah. Niggas think alike. So I mean, were you looking for something committed with this person?
Sorry, so one second, my Wi-Fi was crazy. Say that one more time.
Were you looking for commitment from this person?
So in the beginning, no, because I just came out of a relationship at the time. But obviously, then as we are humans, it grew into that.
Well, I don't understand. I mean, like I said, people, birds of a feather usually do flock together. If you thought that because you were friends with his friend, things would be different when it pertains to you. No, a lot of the times it's the same. It's the same. Also, how he would look at it, the guy that you were dating, he would look at it in a way. Well, if you're cool with what your friend is doing to the other girls, he's not gonna respect you
Yeah.
either. You feel me? Like, you kind of get what I'm saying?
No, but
Like, if
he
you
that
were
like it's
if you
kind
were
of
cool,
different thing though, because
look, if you were cool, like, you know, with all the things that your friend was doing to these other girls, right? Niggas is gonna look at you and laugh because they think that you think you're different. You feel me?
but he did like that's the thing. He didn't know my take. That's the thing. He
Right,
didn't know
niggas
my
don't.
take. The guy who I
Niggas
was
wouldn't
speaking
care
to.
about your take though. About it, niggas wouldn't care about your take. At the end of the day, you were still cool with somebody who was using different girls, cheating on them, so on and so forth. So them two
Yeah.
will sit back and you're still in the same box as
Hmm.
all the girls that you knew about.
Yeah. No, but I do want to clarify that I have told the guy, like my friend, I think he should break up with her just because I don't think it's right for him to cheat, have this lust, and then still go with her because of how she makes him
How does
feel.
that?
I
How
don't
does
think
that?
right.
How
So I've
does
said
that?
that to him, but I can't
All right, but
go
look.
on.
What would ideally make you different though in this scenario? Because you're still associating with people who are close, right? You're associating with somebody who's close
Hmm.
with a friend of yours, and you know how your friend is moving. So
Yeah.
how would that make you different? If furthermore the person never got into a relationship with you, it's kind of the same. You see the same
Hmm.
patterns. It will be. I feel like it would be
Hmm.
different if you were at least like you were in a relation. No, like you're seeing the same patterns. So how would you ideally be different though?
Hmm.
It's literally the same thing. You watch your friend do it to other people.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'm different. I'm just trying to gain a understanding from a
But
holistic standpoint.
but
So I
even
want to
but
understand it
think about
fully.
it. Why would you want to gain an understanding of somebody that you're not going to be with?
Because I felt like it was mirroring the person who I did want to. You see what I'm saying? Because I
Mm.
thought, okay, is it a situation where I guess I was thinking, is it a case where it was me or is it a case of the person's fucked up?
I
Because
mean,
obviously, my friend,
usually it's the individual, right? I mean, I
yeah,
don't. But again, it's kind of your job to kind of read the situation, have the
yeah,
discernment, and remove yourself from that group of people altogether. That's where you come in, though. Like how they want to move is how they want to move. They're grown adults. Like I mean, they make their own
hmm,
decisions. But for you to sit up there and
yeah,
chill with them types of people, thinking shit's gonna be different for you, that's where you become delusional.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Right?
no, I definitely don't think it's different. I don't think I'm above being played in any type of way or anything like that. I think it's just a case of I was trying to see within myself, okay, this if my friend can go from saying this to one girl like how he said it to me, then he can get into a relationship with another girl and then what? So is it him or is it the girl? And then it was a case where it's like, okay, now he is in a relationship with this girl, but his problems are still showing because at the end of the day, he still
All right, so
can't
are
be in a
you trying to
relationship
look
because of
ahead
what
of
he's doing.
time to see? So are you trying to look ahead of time to see if the next girl that your guy gets with is going to treat her the same way your friend is treating the new girl? Is that what you're trying to see?
No, it's just more so is it his problems? You know what I mean? It's not really about okay, is the next girl going to be treated better than me? It's not that. It's like, is he the issue? Is it like that's what I was trying to figure out? Is he the issue? Or am I the issue?
I think both of you guys have a problem.
I guess so, maybe.
You for sitting up there letting that type of shit roll as if that shit cool, and him for even for moving how he was moving with you. Both of y'all have a problem.
So who are we talking about here? Are we talking about my
We're
friend or are
talking
we talking
about
about my
the
guy?
guy that you were talking to.
Oh no, I was KB. I'm not even gonna get into that because they're already roasting me. Y'all would roast me like a Sunday dinner. It was bad, but I have got out of it now. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
let's
I
keep it
know
that way. Though.
I was messed up.
Sometimes you got to get out of some shit and leave it at that. Don't think too much
And
into it.
leave it at
Because,
that.
look, the more you think into it, the worse it gets for you, man. I'm telling you, because there's no point if you're never gonna be with that person, either of them. No, what are we talking about? See what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Simple,
you're
simple.
right. All right, thank you.
I appreciate you having on, man. All right.
All right, bye.
All right, so who got something for me though, man? Let's lock in. Who got something for me, man? I need a good one on here today, man. That was Def something. As per usual, man. Let's see. You will never know. Oh yeah, y'all gotta also remember. Don't be if you don't want to be known on this, you could always hop on your body count. What's good?
Hey,
What's the word?
how are you?
I'm doing all right, man. What's going on?
Can you twerk?
What was that?
Can you twerk?
Can I what?
Twerk.
Twerk?
Yeah.
What are you asking me?
Do you know how to twerk?
bro.
I'm just
Hello?
Hello.
What's going on?
Well, my name is Brianna.
What up,
I'm
Brianna?
21, and I think my boyfriend is cheating on me.
Really? What makes you feel that way?
So he told me he was going on a business trip this weekend.
How old is your boyfriend?
He's like 40 something.
Your boyfriend is 40 something and you're 21?
Mm-hmm.
Well, how long have y'all been together?
3 years.
Wait, 40 something and you're 21. Wait, 30. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, so you're with the predator.
No, I don't see it that way. I wanted to date
Trust
him
me,
first.
I know you don't. I know I know you think you're mature and you're mature enough to deal with a man that's old. That's that's that much older. But that's kind of what he groomed you to think. So that's besides the point. What are you asking about this guy?
I was asking if I should break up with him or should I stay with him.
Well, break up, right? Because I do think that you're with somebody who is weird, right? I got to ask you a very honest question. Are you listening to me?
I'm listening.
If you were a mom, right? Let's say, for instance, you were a mom, right? And you have a 18-year-old daughter, okay? An 18-year-old daughter that you care for so much, and you're grown, like maybe you're in your 40s, maybe even
Right.
50s, all right? Grown. You have an 18-year-old daughter. You raised. I'm sure you love your daughter unconditionally, right? Would you want? When think about it. By the time you're in your 40s, it's a whole different level of experience. So you know what's up, right?
Right.
Would you want your 18-year-old daughter dating a 40 plus year old man?
No, I wouldn't. But
Why not? But why not though? Why? Bias aside.
well, I think that's a little too old.
Okay, and you would think that if somebody is 40 plus looking at an 18-year-old, they're a fucking weirdo, right?
But I had no other choice because I didn't really have a home, so I had.
I'm not talking about you. I know he groomed you and took advantage. I understand you were 18 and he was like in like late 30s. I understand you don't. But I'm saying just from just a different standpoint, because this is the only way you'll be able to move on from a situation like this, right? You have to understand that you were dealing with somebody who was much, much older and took advantage of a situation. Are you see what I'm saying? Like, that's all that is. Like, you can say that y'all had the 3 years of this, that, and the third and experience, but you have to understand from like just a different perspective, an outside perspective, that this nigga is weird. So, yeah, exactly. Call 911 for a nigga like that. Y'all gotta understand though, like, it takes a certain type of person though, usually, to want to date that much younger. Y'all kind of get what I'm saying though. Like, it takes a certain type of person, like you. Anyways, like, what would me and a 18-year-old have in common when I'm 40 years old? Like, you see what I'm saying?
He's
At that point,
almost 50.
Right. He's like, huh?
I said he's almost 50.
He's almost 50.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Wait, Brianna. Hold on. Nah, wait. You know he could literally have a daughter damn near twice your age?
Well, he actually does have a daughter, but him and his ex-wife are divorced.
How old is his daughter?
She's about 31.
His daughter is 31.
He had her when he was 20 or when he was a teen, so he had his children when he was younger.
And he is dating an 18-year-old. I mean, 20-year-old, 21-year-old now at this point.
Yeah, my thing is he never showed me off to like his family as if we were dating. He just told them that I'm his stepdaughter.
So he told his family that you're his stepdaughter? Is this real? Like, is this a real, like...
This is real. This is my life.
Huh? No. He got to be in prison. No. That's jail. You're talking about should you be breaking up? Nah, that nigga needs to be arrested right now. Like, what the fuck? All right. So what do you? Yeah. So break it down for me. Like, let me know just the details of the situation and what
Okay,
what's
but about the situation. So he told me he was going on a business trip, and he was there for Christmas and the first day of New Year's. And the whole time he was there, I was calling him, I was texting him. I think he had my phone on mute, but then when he came back, I found receipts with another girl's name. And I texted her and I showed him. Oh, and I also found receipts in his computer about him being at a hotel where the girl lives at. And so I don't think he was on a business trip.
Yeah. So he was cheating, but then what? Though? Like, what are you doing? Like,
I don't know what to do next because
do you live with this person?
I do. And I don't have no license.
You don't have no what?
No license. I don't have like no money. He controls all the money.
All right. So let me be very, very clear. So you are okay, because we got to do the math again, because I'm still a little bamboozled. You moved in with this person when you were 18, and he was about maybe 50, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you've been living with him for 3 years?
I have. Yes.
Okay. Have you, within those 3 years, have you been working? Has it been like have you been accumulating any type of income within those years? Or
Well, every day he tells me he's going to help me make a resume and help me do this, but I
yeah,
don't know.
he's not doing any of that for you. Like, that's not he's not doing any of that for you. This is somebody that literally has a 30-year-old daughter. He's a creep, okay? He has no reason at this point to have you gain any type of individuality. You're damn near his possession at this point. So what I'm trying to see is if you took it up on yourself within these 3 years to accumulate some type of income instead of waiting for him. You haven't done so?
I have a check coming in every month for myself, but like I said, he controls all that. And
Okay. What about your family, parents, sisters, brothers?
I have family, but I'm like an hour away from them. I talk to them and stuff.
And what do they think about the situation? They know that you're with a 50-plus-year-old man?
They do know. I don't think they have accepted it yet.
And yet, accepted it yet. Do you want them to?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you have the ability to go home if you want to?
I do.
So why haven't you gone home yet?
Well, you see, at home, they're like my parents. They live in a house, in a 2-bedroom house with a bunch of people. Like, we've been doing that my whole life. So I just wanted to get away. So that's why I went with this dude.
Bree, go home immediately.
I can't go back home.
Well, what's your plan?
Well, my plan is, well, he tells me about college. He tells me about the military. So I'm just waiting until he helps me with that. He keeps on telling me that he's going to help me. So,
Bree, I'm gonna. All right. So now it's time for me to. I'm because I kind of had to listen to you first to see where your head was at. But let me give you a little bit of background on me though, Bree, before I tell you what I'm about to tell you. Right?
okay.
I've been doing this here for 6 years. Okay. And you could believe within them 6 years, I've heard and seen quite a few scenarios that were similar. I've seen outcomes of scenarios like this. So I've actually skipped ahead in your scenario and seen what happens if the girl doesn't move how she needs to move. Right? I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you don't maneuver immediately, God forbid, but there's a large chance you end up in a situation that becomes more abusive, because here's what's gonna happen, right? At a point in time, you're gonna get sick and tired of this man abusing you, right? And cheating, all of the other, and you may to some degree retaliate against that, right? Now, we don't know exactly what this nigga is capable of when it pertains to retaliation, but we do know that he's a fucking creep. So we don't even want to get there, if you will, right? We want to avoid putting ourselves in certain positions to where you can get physically harmed, right?
Oh yeah, he's
So
threatened me before with
see, so
stuff. He got
so
guns and all that type of stuff, but
see,
I'm just waiting until I can go.
the problem is I would rather you, and again, this sounds, I don't, I'm just being realistic, right? You are safer in a position where you're around family than with this person. Like, I don't think you should wait in a situation like this when you have your family an hour away. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because what's happening is a little I'm gonna tell you what's happening. What's happening is he's selling you a dream, right? Letting you know, well, I'm gonna help you get this, that, and the third, because he knows that his actions are causing you to be a little bit more alert, right? To react a little bit more. So now he has to continue to sell this dream that he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that, in hopes that you will bite. If you bite, you stay. You get what I'm saying? So if you're locking into the dream and saying this is what he's gonna actually do, there's no chance that you're gonna go home and get help. You see what I'm saying? So
My thing is, at home, it's not help either. Cause
no. I understand that. Like I said, I do. I heard what you said the first time. But what I'm saying is, it's worse being in this position with him, though. Not only is it a physical danger to you, but you don't know what he's doing and how safe he is within these business trips, if you will. So now you're putting your own personal health at risk. I'm telling you this right now. You do not want what comes with it. If you think that being with your parents and at this point in time is ideally worse than being with him, I have news for you. And this is the only thing I can say. I can only warn you. Now, if you choose to do the latter and stay and wait and this, that, and third, God forbid, but it can get real wicked. And there's not much that me or anybody else in this life could do for you at that point in time. So that's just what that is. You gotta lock in. You gotta leave. I'm telling you that right now. You gotta get the nearest Uber, bus, train. It doesn't matter, cab. It don't matter what you take there. And you should have warned him either.
okay, thank you so much.
All right, and read the comments. They'll and if anybody could reach out and talk to her a little bit more, y'all should do that though. Like lock in. Like y'all have her page. It's right there. Y'all can follow. Do what y'all got to do. But yeah, y'all do that. All right, appreciate you hopping on.
All right, thank you guys. Have a good day.
Yeah. If any of y'all could y'all have more to say, y'all have more. I mean, even a resource for. I forgot to ask her what state she was in. Cause shit, that could also be better. Shit, I forgot to ask her. The Canada event. Nah, no. All right, let's do it. Atlanta, what's the word? Type shit. Yeah, that sounds like yeah. What's good? Skittles, what's going on, man? Skittles? Okay. What's good, Maya? What's going on?
Hello, I just have a question. So I've been recently feeling really bad because I have, my dad didn't raise me, my biological father didn't raise me, but I have a bunch of siblings from his side, and they kind of found me in middle school, and I told my mom, and she kind of was like, nah, don't talk to them. And I essentially said, okay, and I never talked to them. But it sounds like they knew me when I was younger because he didn't raise me. Like, I didn't remember him. I didn't even know I had a different dad until I was in middle school. And I got that message saying, like, hey, we're your sisters. And I was like, what the hell are they talking about? But she found me on Facebook recently. And she's just kind of saying, like, she wants to talk to me and she wants to get to know me, and that I have 2 other sisters and they want to talk to me and get to know me. But my problem is, from what I've heard about my biological father, which she's still in touch with, he could have possibly abused me when I was like little, because I stopped
Yeah.
talking to him when I was, well, not talking to him, but he stopped seeing me after I turned 3.
Mm.
But from what my mom told me, because I have like these marks on my body and I thought it was just a birthmark.
Right.
But then she told me about it and she said that no, you were burnt with an iron when you
F1 in
were
my
with.
chat. F1, real quick, because they do be TikTok is sensitive, so
Oh, sorry.
yeah. But go ahead.
But I got burnt with an iron when I was younger, and she said no, that happened when you were with his name's Earl. She was like, that happened with him, and I don't think it was an accident either. And from what it sounds like, he was kind of like using me like I was not like, he was just like a very not good person. So I was kind of like, oh, okay. And then he also apparently might have abused my other older sisters, and they're all in their 40s. I think the one that's closest in age to me is maybe 30 something, and I'm 20. But she's still in contact. The one that's contacting me is still in contact with him. So my main thing is just like, I personally don't know her, and I don't know if I should just ignore the fact that she's still in contact with him and like really close with him, and talk to her and get to know her, because I have a niece and a nephew on her side, or if I should just kind of just leave that whole side, because I didn't grow up with them.
Well, I would say, I would honestly say, I mean, at the age you're at as well, if you're gonna speak to her, I mean, you just have to establish the boundary, right? I mean, because it also depends on, especially the full detail of the situation. But if you're gonna speak to her, it would probably be better to, establish the boundary. Just, I don't want any contact with him. I don't really. But if you're curious on as to what happened, and family therapy it can never really hurt. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As you get older, because the thing about it is, as you get older, Maya, you're gonna get more curious on as to what happened. You know what I mean? You're gonna have questions that maybe your mom may not be able to answer, right? So do you maybe want to you can speak to her, establish your boundaries, and recommend family therapy.
Yeah, she's just in she's a different state than me, so she's in Atlanta, I think.
There are virtual alternatives.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's just kind of it's been going on since I was in middle school, and she keeps getting back in contact with me, so she very much wants to obviously talk to me.
Yeah, it's just consistent.
And I could disappear for years, and if I talk to her, she'll still be like, "Oh my gosh, like how are you?" and da 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 da. And I could recommend therapy. Yeah, she seems like a good person. She was in the military. She's a veteran. She has 2 kids. She's a business owner. She's doing good for herself. She actually, I think has a small following on TikTok. Like she has a couple thousand people.
Yeah.
But it's just the part, because I don't want Earl to even know,
Yeah, establish that boundary and stand on it. And if you feel as though, to any point or to any degree that boundary is being pushed, then you completely remove yourself from the situation. But because this person has been consistent since you were in middle school, yeah. But again, like I said, the virtual therapy, if you will, recommend that.
Okay.
And then get into it. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, Maya, appreciate you dropping on. Yeah. Who got something for me, man? Let's keep it rolling, man. If y'all got something serious to me today, you know what I'm saying? Situation, anything that you may need, insight on, go ahead and request, man. On that, definitely don't be shy. What's good, my guy? Yeah, I still do the one-on-ones. The link for that's in my bio still, again. Man, the comments been pretty chill today, though, for real. It's not really as bad as it normally is. It's not as bad, man. Y'all chilling today, for sure. But I think a lot of y'all could also decipher people who are, like, willingly being delusional and the ones that genuinely need, like, help for real. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of what dictates the comment section. That's what it is, though. Nah, for sure. But nah, exactly. But that guy was he's clearly, you know what I'm saying, trying to. But I will forever see niggas like that as weird. I feel like a lot of y'all be, you know, not a lot of y'all, but there are a few of y'all in here that be kind of getting on me a little bit when I talk about the age gaps and how a lot of it really don't make sense, and you kind of got to be a little bit more careful in them type of situations. But you got to understand, again, it takes a certain type of person, like mentally, especially as a man, to look at somebody that's much, much younger and say, yeah, I could take that person seriously. You feel me? Like that's just how it's always been for me personally. That's how I see it. And usually it comes with a lot of, you know, different undertones that, you know, I'd rather y'all avoid on that level. So for sure. Now hell yeah, I found out my uncle was on that type of shit I found out when I was 18. I haven't spoke to that nigga since. On my soul. I found out my uncle was messing with a girl that I used to mess with in Jamaica. Huh? Hey, on God, look. To this day, I haven't said a word to that nigga. A girl that I used to mess with. On my soul. Everything I love. Yes, bro. I grew up in the same house and everything. I don't know. I don't really fuck with shit like that stuff.
Hi, KB. Hi, chat.
What's good? What's the word?
Not much. All right, guys. That's not me in the picture. It's a burner account. Whatever.
Oh, good night.
Okay.
I always tell people like you could get on here on your burner account with no problem.
Yeah.
What's the
Okay.
word?
Yeah. Wait. Let me turn my So
Mm.
I made. Oh, it says everyone. Let me turn it on. The live. Okay. So initially I made this account to follow a specific person, but KB, let me tell you something.
Break it down.
So I met this guy on FB dating, right?
Right.
Well,
Wait, just say
he's
I know FB dating, Facebook dating. She met him on Facebook dating.
yes.
All
So,
right.
well, I mean, he is still Jamaican, but he'd been here since he was what, 3? So I
Mm.
guess he's a Jamaican. I don't know. He went to school up here, whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
So he does lives as well, right?
Mm.
So I first found him on live through this account.
Mm.
And I asked him, I was like, are you on TikTok? And he was like, no, da 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 da. But mind you, he was the host and he had so many people in his box, right? Anyway, whatever. So we met up a couple times. We did the do, and he asked me, like, to do the back door, right?
The what door?
Back, like he wanted to. I don't know what I can say on TikTok.
Wait, wait, wait,
I don't
wait,
want to
wait,
get your
wait, wait,
live
wait. Just
flagged.
so. All right. Wait. Before we get into it, hold on.
Hmm.
How old are you guys?
Well, he's 32 and I'm 28.
Okay. 32,
I mean,
28.
somebody said Jamaican. Yeah, I mean, technically he
Yeah.
is Jamaican, but yeah.
All right. Hold on. Okay, so
Mhm.
y'all met through well, no. Y'all met
Facebook.
Facebook dating, but
Mhm.
you've been on his lives before, requested him before.
So I have two accounts, my main and this one.
Hold
So
on, real
because I
quick,
have his number.
Hold on. Trinity, don't
Mhm.
piss me off in the live.
Wait, what
Trinity, do
happened?
not piss me off in my live, gang. She's in my live trolling me. All right, go ahead, continue. My bad.
So anyway, I have his number. So he came up, like I turned the thing off in my settings because I don't want nobody to find me, right? But he
Mhm.
came up, like he was on the For You page. And I'm like,
Right,
oh, wait, hold on. That voice sounds familiar. So I went
right.
over to the live and I seen him, a box full of people, right? Mind you, who still speak Patois or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I just say he's a Jamaican because he went to elementary, middle school. He'd been up here since he was
Yeah.
little.
Mm.
So anyway, they were on the live. They wasn't talking nothing crazy or whatever. But so
Right.
I had asked him like, social media? No, I don't do social media. Da da da. Lie.
Mm. Mm.
Didn't tell him where I found him. Whatever. Anyway, so we met up. We did the do. I mean, he fine or whatever. But it came up like, oh, like again, I don't know what I can say, but the back door is ANAL,
Right. See, I
right?
feel it. Yeah.
So okay, cool. I mean, I was like, I was hesitant at first, but
Mm.
Yeah, I gave him my butt. Like, okay, whatever. Sorry. I don't want to laugh, but like, it is what it is. So anyway, then I went on his live again. My page is private, so when I go on the live, right, you
Mm,
cannot see that I'm on the live. So him and his friends was talking about like, oh, like, like a baddie. No, okay, I'm not even gonna try to butcher the word.
mm,
Men who like men.
mm-hmm,
Oh, da 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 da. Like, no woman could ever ask me that. Da 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 da. So I
mm-hmm,
put a laughing emoji in the chat, right?
mm-hmm,
And then I don't know if like my profile just attracts people. Like
mm,
they like. I mean, I'm just a burner account, but like,
mm,
so his mods kept adding me, and I kept declining.
mm.
So he was like, "Oh, like block the person, block the person." One of his mods ended up blocking me, so I went on my real page, and I was like, "Oh, okay." I went on my real page, and I put the hi emoji, and he instantly muted me. And I'm like, "Oh, dang!" So they kept talking, right? And he was like, "Oh yeah, like any man that does that is JY."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, "Yeah, like." So I sent a request, and they added me immediately.
But you're just confused because that's obviously something that he did. He's
I
into
thought
and
it was
shit.
his thing, the way he
Yeah,
was so out with it. Like,
yeah, yeah,
like he didn't like obviously I did it on my own. Like he asked me and I
yeah.
was kind of hesitant, but he was like, "Oh, like all my other girlfriends did it, like this is what I like, this is what I'm into." So like to hear him like
Mm,
just
mm,
so anyway, so that happened. He ended up blocking me from the live. Like, they were like trolling him, like, "Oh, how's she know your real name or whatever?" Cause like he kept like he was trying to clown me or whatever. So we met up, and then he fake roughed me up. Right. Like roughed me up. It got a little physical. Like, so I'm thinking like, and now he's like sending threats and stuff. Like, should I call the police on him? I don't know. Like, I have
Wait,
brothers, but like my brothers are not gonna do that. But like,
so you met up with him after he blocked you for saying that on
he
his
met up.
live?
He met up with me
But
because he
how
know
did
where I
he?
go to.
Oh, so he stalked you to
No, he didn't. Well, he didn't stalk me. He know where I go to school because that's where we had met up at
but
first.
you willingly met up with this person after they already blocked you for saying that for even trying to say that type of shit on his live,
Yeah, because I didn't think it was that serious.
huh?
And he like roughed me up. Like, so I'm like, I don't know, like, you know. He was just like,
Ah,
oh, like, so he roughed me up like a lot. And I'm just like, should I call the police?
well, if niggas put hands on you, period, you gotta call the police. The
And
hell, I mean.
sending
No, I
threats to
always
burner
say that.
numbers.
Look on everything. I'm a firm believer. If anybody puts their hands on you, period, you got to call the police.
Right,
I'm not really a believer in like, no, shit could happen and just let it rock. No, I believe if you've ever been put in physical danger to any degree by especially a male, call the cops. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't.
right. Yeah, no, I didn't
Yeah.
swing because I'm like, oh my God, like, you really about to put hands and feet? Like,
Hands and feet.
well, he
Yeah,
didn't put feet, but like, it was getting really physical. Like,
you
and it
getting
was just
bad.
like, I was just so stunned. I like really stunned for myself,
Yeah.
But anyway, my question is like, should I like because I've never even made a police report. Like I've never even done that whole like has this happened to anybody? Like not the whole social media thing, but like should I? I don't know. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's DL
No,
for real.
again, take this. All right, the problem is, and this is where a lot of people go wrong. They don't take this type of situation seriously enough until it's too late.
That's
So you
true.
do want to take the proper measures to ensure your safety. Um, and again, if he's willing to put hands on you in general, niggas is willing to do anything. So
Right.
and yeah, according to you, this person knows where you go to school. Again, you want to take the proper measures to ensure your safety and take it seriously now before it's too late. So that would just be my advice on that. I wouldn't laugh about it. I wouldn't think that type of shit is funny. No, it's just straightforward.
Right. Because I'm thinking it's just social media. Like, why are you so
It
pressed?
doesn't matter what you think or how you want to interpret how he felt on social media. That doesn't hold
Right.
weight. What holds weight is what he already did.
Hmm.
With
That's
a point
true.
blank period. Like you can sit here and say she shouldn't take it that seriously. Well, that doesn't matter because he's already taking it seriously. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Right. I
yeah,
blocked him and he's
yeah,
texting me and calling me from different numbers, like what
right,
he's gonna do. And I'm just like, it's not that serious. Like,
right.
but yeah, you're so right. I'm gonna make a report.
All right, very simple. I appreciate you jumping on. How you?
Thanks.
All right, man. Yeah, I gotta understand when it comes to when niggas being outed or exposed to any degree, yeah, it does get to that level. So niggas will go out about shit like that. Simple, like no ifs, ands, or buts. So I was gonna say, even getting on a live, like that's even a dangerous move. Like you gotta think about it, like even her getting on a live and saying, "Well, nah, this is really what you be doing." That's dangerous within itself. You feel me? Like that's crazy. Especially if he was on a live talking about something, I would do that. This is not something I would do. Rah. That shit crazy. Not for sure, but yeah, who got something for me though, man? Let's lock it in. We got time, man. Anything could be serious, you know what I mean? You're a little confused about something, you want some clarity. It could be you just went on a date, you wanna Trinity's a troll, bro. You know, it could be you just went on a date, you wanna make sure shit makes sense. It's all that matters, man.
Hi, KB.
What's going on? What's going on?
Okay, so my situation's like a little, I don't really know how to explain it, but I'm gonna try my best.
Try your best, break it down, take your time, man.
Okay, so I met this guy. He's kind of like, I met him through a friend, and like, she gave me the impression that he's like, she's not a male-centered woman, so like, if you're in her presence, you should be like decent people. So we met up a few times. It didn't really go like super far. We've been like texting, whatever. But then I found out that like he's kind of has a history of SA. Like, but I don't know how to like navigate the situation. Pretty much like
you don't.
Because no. When I say navigate the situation, I mean like, okay, I'm trying to say without saying too much, but
right.
He is pretty much like enmeshed in my circle at this point. And I'm trying to remove myself.
That's why it's a little bit more. That's why it's a little bit more complicated because I got mutuals.
Exactly. So I'm trying to remove myself without like outing the person who told me this. And also like, I just don't want my name called, period. I'm trying to like remove myself, respect the person's feelings, but also like, I don't want anything to do with you. And he's also the kind of person that's like, you know how Jamaican men are sometimes, if you do like, they feel like you're styling them, it can be like, they want to get like she said, kind of physical. I'm not trying to.
You're just trying to make sure you
I'm just trying to like
no extra.
Remove myself, and there's no extra. There's no people feel like I'm styling them. There's no.
Yeah, it's simple. So I mean, there are ways to go about that. I mean, I think it's one of them scenarios where you just you slowly back up. You just back up. You distance yourself from the friend group as a whole. Like you don't even have to. Like I said, if that's what you're trying to do, that's the type of thing you're trying to go for. You don't want your names being called. If all else, just remove yourself nice and slowly, and all that. Because I understand what you're saying. You don't even want it to bounce back and niggas to be on some aggressive.
I don't want like it's. Yeah. I feel like the person who told me confided in me, and I don't want to like tell your story for you or like be going around telling people this is why I don't talk to him anymore. I just like.
Yeah, that's the only way you could do that, though. That's literally the only way you could do that. Because of what you're trying to prevent, of course. Now, if you didn't give a fuck, right, and you're just like, then it will be more blunt. Like, I don't even want to, you see what I'm saying? But if you're describing the situation to me.
And that's the thing, like, usually I am that person. That's why it's so hard for me to navigate this, because usually I'm the person to, like, flip the fuck out. Don't ever fucking talk to me again. But I also don't want to, like, for the person who trusted me with this information, I don't want them to, like, him to look at her like, oh, why are you acting like this all of a sudden? Who told you anything? Because he's done that to me already. Like, when I started distancing myself, he's like, oh, did you talk to such and such about, like
I said,
that's guilty conscience.
Again, listen to me. At the end of the day, the only way that you could go about a scenario like this, you like somebody in the comments, you subtly remove yourself. He obviously knows, and he knows people know. That's why he's being weird about it, right? Yeah. It's like one of them things where niggas know that people know, and there's a chance that niggas You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
right, exactly. So exactly. That's why he's asking them types of questions. That's why you just don't. No, it's cool, rah, rah, and then stop talking at that as time comes on goes on.
Okay.
That's it, and that's that. All right,
Okay.
Cash.
Yeah, thank
All right,
you.
good night, man. Appreciate you having on, yeah.
Take care.
It's a Wagwan Wednesday. That's also on a friend for putting her on too, though. You feel me? That's another thing too. I forgot to say. You gotta remove yourself from that friend that put you on. That's crazy. What the fuck? All right. Who got some more for me on there today, man? Who got something for me on air today? Before I get on about out here, man. Oh, nah, for real. Nah, he's not a representation of us, man. Hell no. Somebody said 700 people. I know there's a big mom in here. It's insane. Yo, leave. Yeah, come on. We gotta start leaving them alone, man. Leave the people. If they want to stay with their baby daddies, man, and be on, that's why I don't see as much of them in there, because it is what it is. I don't think what I say to somebody who has a kid with somebody gonna really change, the nature of it. So that's why that shit's so hard to come by now. I don't know, man. I don't know what's here, but I'm always, I'm always on live saying Jamaicans are good. So, it could be anything, man. It don't matter. KB, where the tricks at? I have no idea where the tricks are, man. Since you might have to come to Atlanta, there's plenty of tricks out here. When do you support breaking contact? When do I support that? Never. I'm waiting on KB to be a trick. It's just yeah, I know she's in a whole other country right now trolling me. She's not even out. She's in an entire, matter of fact, she's in a whole other continent trolling me. Never mind. This is just, I don't know. Real tricks, not in America. Nah, there's some tricks out here for sure though. There's niggas that really don't care. There's definitely tricks out here. It's just, I feel like when it comes to tricking though, shit just always be coming with it though. You feel me? That's really the problem. You can find a trick and motherfucker that will spend money on you, but it's like, it really ain't nothing free in the United States of America, so. Nah, you funny as hell. So nobody else want to get up on here today, man? Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's not. Don't accept that. Don't accept that. If a boy spends on you, does that always mean he likes you? No. I swear I did not mean to do that. I was trying to accept it.
I heard you say don't accept it, but I think my connection kind of ass out here. Yo, I'm in Africa. Nigga. Is you gonna come on? I'm waiting on you to be a trick. Come on, let's talk to the people for real, for real. What y'all want? Is you hello? I don't like when you add me in your live and just stare at me. Like, let's have a conversation. What do people want to know? They should get advice from me. For real, for real. You about to end this shit anyway. Let's just end it on a bang.
Like, what do be wrong though, y'all? Like,
no, for real. You should bring somebody in there and you give your advice, and then I give my advice. For real, for real.
You got dancing to do, man.
No, not right now.
You got dancing to do.
Tomorrow. It's like 1:00 here.
Nigga's a troll. I don't know. I told y'all she's not a real person, gang. I be telling y'all. And I do got one more though. I got one more. She said she's in Benin.
Hello?
What's the word, man?
Hello.
What's going on?
So basically, I'm a 19-year-old student, right?
How old are you?
19.
Nice shit. 21 plus though, y'all. Focus on school, man. You know, you're a 19-year-old student. I really want you to get your education. You know what I mean? If you could keep niggas and education separate as far as possible apart, life would be much better. When I say as far as possible apart, I mean as far as possible apart now. Yeah, I seen it, yeah. Come breed me. Like, who says shit like that, though? I was there that one time. I just stayed out of front. Yeah, no, it's been like, I think 1 or 2 scenarios where she has been here. I stayed out the frame. Fell asleep and all. A Jamaican, I'm telling you, I'd be scared of them, bro. I'm not trying to have no kids right now, man. I'm chilling. I'm definitely overly chilling, man. Nah, because I couldn't believe what I read. I'm like, did she really just say that? This shit crazy, man. All right, y'all, man. If none of y'all want to get up here, man, just let me know. Last call. Anybody want to, slide, talk to me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got something for me? It's my last day for the week, man. So just let me know now. So y'all, man. So what? So her boyfriend. Yeah, change. How funny your sounding comes. Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not. I'll be chilling on the weekends, gang. For real. Overly chilling. I be saying like, yeah, if y'all got questions just like that, if y'all want to do, I have private one-on-ones. The link for that is literally in my bio. We could always lock in through there, man. Throughout the week, I'll be here. So we got somebody. Oh, Madison.
No.
Madison. What's going on, Madison, man?
Hey, KV. How you doing?
What's the word, man?
So I was just wondering if you had any advice for first time mover, like what to expect, what to do, what not to do.
Or to a new place.
Huh?
To a new city. You moving to a new city, or?
Well, like I'm moving out to an apartment. So I
You
mean,
did tell me
yeah.
about that the first time.
Yeah, so like I guess a different city, but not too far from where I already am.
Nah, I would say the main thing is have your funds organized for sure. When I first moved in my first spot, I had like an account for my rent specifically. I think just be organized, be ahead of, especially rent.
Thanks, guys.
And protect your space too. Like don't one of the things I even had to tell my homeboy the other day, tell my bro, like when it comes to your crib, you can't be having too many people there. Like your space, your sanctuary is where you should you should overly protect that as well. So that's really the only advice though.
Okay, so
Be good, though.
you said to open up an account for rent specifically.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did actually. When I first I moved out of state, but this is my first crib. I had an account just for my rent. Like I saved, I made sure I was ahead of it basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you live alone?
Yeah, I live alone. Yeah.
So, like, how was it, like, when you first moved out? Was it, like, depressing being so alone all the time?
Not necessarily. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't say depressing. I be popping out. I go outside and I meet people. So I'm one of them people, though. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say depressing, though. I'm also an only child, so I'm kind of accustomed to it. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, man. That's my appreciate you ever doing.
Thanks.
Yeah. Now, it was definitely easier for me, though. Now, living alone is the greatest. Listen, y'all remember, when I had the roommate. Do y'all remember that? Who was on that live that one time when I had the roommate? And I heard them going at it in the back. Who was there, man? I don't know. I know one of y'all in here must have been there when I was on live one time. And my roommates was getting into it and shit. And I had y'all listen. I was like, oh my God, I gotta get away from it. Oh my God. Bro, yes. Like, I was playing counselor in my own crib. I was breaking up fights and shit. I was in that motherfucker. That shit was annoying as hell, folks. Y'all know what's crazy? After all that shit that I had went through and what was going on, them motherfuckers still together. Nigga told me, I swear to God, some people just be living like that for real. Like, I had to run for my life. Nah, for sure though. I think that's probably the last time I ever that's the last time I ever live with, have a roommate, live with anybody. I'm cool, man. Gabe, do you see yourself having a lot of children? I probably have for real, 3 to 4. Yeah, I probably have 3 to 4 kids. Not too much, man. But I also, like I said, when it comes to having kids, though, it's more so I just want to make sure I'm in the right financial space to do so. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what I look at. That's expensive. Nah, I'm already knowing, but like I said, that's why I said I want to make sure I'm in that financial position. Like, said 3. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I'm not one of them people that I have to have this amount. Like, I'm not one of them people. I'm just saying, ideally, that's what I would. I'll be cool with that. But I don't be forcing shit like that though. Start with 1 now for sure. No, my mom keep pressing me. She be like, I want a grandkid, and she out here taking up other people's kids, and so I'm like, yo, you gotta just chill, man. Just don't become a baby daddy. I really hope I don't, man, but that's definitely not the goal. Is he projecting? Nah, it could be maybe exactly, So come with it. Does she? You funny as hell. I got a 101. I'm good. Let's have 1 KB. You gotta lock in, man. Yeah, I gotta lock in. KB, when you gonna pop out? Pop out where? Y'all need to. Yeah, it's time to get off. Hey, listen. It's time for me to get off here, man. But listen, man, let's lock it in. Hey, if anybody needs a private 101, the link for that surely is in my bio, man. Make sure y'all lock in and tap into that. I will be going live on my backup account, PrettyBoyKayb, and I'm gonna be battling on there, man. So that's one of my fun live, chill live that I can get in there and say anything I want. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all in the comment section be trying to get me. Y'all be trying to get me in trouble in the comments, man. Y'all gotta lock in, man. Let's be real. But for sure, the private 101 link in my bio. Make sure y'all click the follow button. That's really all I ask for y'all, man. Just click the follow button, click the notification button. I'll be on next week. Keep tagging me in content that I can respond to. That's it and that's all, man. Y'all take it easy. Y'all funny as hell.